Hey guys, this is the XRP Cowboy. We're gonna get into some David Schwartz shit, and I think I understand what's happening here. I think we understand how this price moves up. Cops keep fucking rolling by. Sorry, I had to check it out. We had some turbulence about 10 minutes ago, but I'm clean of it now. I wanted to make a video. So, here we go. Let's listen to this. I pulled this from The Bearable Bull.
Is the chief cryptographer at Ripple Labs and one of the architects of the Ripple protocol. David, welcome to the show.
Pleasure to be here, John. Well, for people who understand Bitcoin, a simple way to understand Ripple is very much like Bitcoin, except that it can allow you to move any currency or any asset.
Okay.
So it's a distributed payment system. It doesn't require any central authority.
Listen to where he goes with this. He's saying Bitcoin can do this, but Ripple can move anything of value. And he has doubt. But you got to remember, it's David Schwartz, likes to give information, and riddles and codes. But the bottom line is, the narrative. Why would he be so derogatory about use case with, other things instead of XRP? Listen, there's a reason. Because it doesn't matter.
But it can move any asset. So dollars, it can move cross-currency, cross-border.
Okay.
It's essentially targeted at use cases like cross-border payments, correspondent banking, those kinds of things.
Okay.
Ripple was designed from the very beginning to handle multiple assets. And so it has things like order books and Forex implemented natively. It has atomic payments so that you can use a longer path without having to worry about an intermediary failing to perform. So it was specifically built to solve the issues that exist in cross-currency and cross-border payments. In fact, one of the major use cases for the Ripple network right now is moving Bitcoins around because it provides faster settlement. So if you believe in Bitcoin as a currency, Ripple is a good way to move that currency around. It's not a competitor. So it happens automatically when you make a payment. The network finds the cheapest path. That might be through XRP, it might not. It could be through US dollars, it could be through Bitcoin. There could be multiple paths that you draw from so that you get the very best offers on multiple order books. So you wouldn't be consciously aware, unless you really drilled into what was happening behind the scenes, you wouldn't necessarily be consciously aware of what intermediary currencies you held for a notional split second. But because XRP can flow between any two accounts and is trustless, it has a privileged position inside the Ripple network that could cause it to be preferred as an intermediary currency.
I see.
If that happens, demand will go up.
I see. Now, what if it doesn't happen?
It certainly might not. It could be that, for example, the Federal Reserve decides to issue dollars directly onto the Ripple network, and everybody thinks that's the perfect intermediary currency.
Now remember, he said that it might not be XRP moving on it, but it may not. But he wasn't referencing, the price like he did if XRP was the one. But he does talk it backwards. He talks it in negatively. If it weren't, he's implying that. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to say.
And then XRP doesn't get that kind of role, in which case you would not see that increase in demand.
I see. Is it possible that just as the USD is...
Demand might not necessarily mean price reduction, though. That's where I'm going with this.
Is the reserve currency of the world right now against what a lot of people would like to see? Is it possible that the USD could eventually be the reserve currency of the Ripple protocol, Ripple network?
It's certainly possible. You could also see another government, any country could do this, introducing, let's say, gold, 100% reserve-backed gold on the Ripple network, and people might decide, oh, that's what I want to use as my reserve currency because maybe the government of China, let's say, does that and people trust them. There's certainly any number of ways this could play out. To some extent, Ripple Labs has bet on XRP. Ripple Labs holds an enormous number of XRP, and our primary business model is that they'll appreciate in the future. But of course, there's no guarantee.
I see. So now that concept that the US dollar could be the reserve currency of Ripple, of course, that people hearing this show and hearing that, if they've not heard that before, talk about ripples, right? Talk about ripples going out. That's going to cause a lot of people to be afraid and to think, wow, we don't want Ripple because the U.S. government, I'm sure now, since they heard this episode of Bitcoin Bitcoin's in gravy. They're onto it for the first time. They're slow, they're sleeping, usually. Now they're going to work as hard as they can to get the U.S. dollar to be the reserve currency of Ripple. We're back to the same place we were before Ripple and Bitcoin and all this. What do you say to someone like that?
Well, they have to compete in a fair playing field. So the intermediary currency could be the U.S. dollar, and you can still hold whatever currency you want. You can hold Bitcoin, you can hold Ripples, and that would just be where the...
So I had this idea today, and he's so fast to talk about other things that could be moved on the XRP ledger instead of XRP, but I have this narrative, like I know the TPS is not the highest in blockchain or anything, but they have the longest history, Ripple, and that history matters. But then I'm like, if they wanted it to be, they probably would have achieved that. They probably would have done it years ago, or as soon as technology allowed them to do it. It's maybe they don't want it to be that fast. I look at Ethereum and Bitcoin, and when the price is going up, it's when the market's congested. And you see that through fees, with gas fees as well, with ETH. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's the congestion by itself that makes the price go up, but I'm saying, like, if you have stocks and people put them in 401ks, it takes them off the market, which makes the price go up because there's less coins available. We want to say to sell, which effectively that is what it is, but available. So when you have a congested market, like when Bitcoin starts going up and everything gets crazy and shuts down, maybe it's a portion of it going up is because the market's so congested. Obviously, there's more buyers, but there's not so much available because it's moving slower, is what I'm saying. So you have something like Bitcoin that could take you 15 minutes or an hour to get because of congestion. I mean, that might make the price go up because it's effectively off the market. Like when you see these XRP glitches, I think it's just a huge amount of buying, and there isn't, even at the fast pace it moves, like 4 seconds, 6 seconds, 8 seconds. It depends on who you talk to, 3 seconds even, I've heard. But when you get so much buying, it gets slower, so there's less available because it's slower, almost like they're in wallets and no one's selling, which would be equivalency to a 401k. If you're not selling, it's off the market. So what if, this doesn't happen with stock because the market's just designed to be slow at a slow pace, settlement times are 24 hours or something, so it doesn't, the congestion really doesn't affect the price in any way or take supply off the market because it all just moves, in a time frame that's long. But with crypto, it settles instantly and all this thing. So this would explain glitches with the XRP. So, but here's the beautiful thing about it. Like, if congestion does take supply off the market, if that theory that I have is correct, let's just use this example. If XRP, we're not talking about how the exchanges process it or timing or anything like that, goes from 3 seconds to 6 seconds, that might not mean a doubling price. It could mean a quadrupling price. That goes back to the Shane Ellis theory. But even 6 seconds plus the outs and the ins processing times of maybe 3 or 4 seconds, you still got it in 10 seconds. That's like a credit card machine, at a Kroger when you put your card in and it works correctly, but nothing's settling though. And that's just the mechanism of the machine. So I guess the cops keep driving by, but I'm good, guys. I'm good. It's over. It's just very interesting. So I think, besides the utility of the token, people using it for something, and then the people taking it off the market as an investment. And then you have congestion taking supply off the market because people can't buy it as fast as they want because settlement's so fast with it. I think there's just so many things that explain why we see a Bitcoin go from when I bought it $3,500 in less than a few months, or maybe 6, I don't remember, to 20K. I mean, it's fucking, that's the market. People need to talk about this. Set me straight.